drug alongside ganja. Now I'm saying to myself, it's two things. It's either the hemp products that are coming out Jamaica, it's not really hemp, or somebody have played Jamaican people for fool, because after them import the hemp products in the supermarket, I buy legitimate hemp products, not some nice vacuum packed this and that. I just buy some today, I just buy some cold pressed hemp oil just a while ago before I come here. Now, I really like ask the government, what is it that is happening in at this time now when we know that hemp ganja is illegal, but we have hemp product being imported into the Jamaica, and now they are talking about importing ganja seed to deal with certain medical things where them and say them are going to make money off of. Hemp agriculture can make money for the local market and also facilitate certain things that can make big money, not by exporting it, but by making things, moving it from just agriculture to agro industry. So we're talking about moving tomato to ketchup, them kind of way there, moving hemp. Because I remember there was a place down on Spanish Town Road, right beside Maypen. It was a, what them call it, a craft center. And we used to collect all of the ganja stick them and give to this brethren who used to go in there and make paper from the ganja stick. And when you look at the paper, there is some paper when you go out foreign and go in a some health food store, they tell you some serious money. But it's illegal. Because we did that way, say, if the police catch you with them ganja stick there, we would have got prison even though the ganja they don't smoke off already and they don't stick left. Now me I say no, if me can live in a Jamaica, when they tell me say, hemp is an illegal substance. And when me go in my supermarket, me say hemp product line the shelf there. Me not understand it. Me don't understand the contradiction, the irony, the paradox in that. And me still I say, me I wonder if it's really hemp. But it tastes like hemp to me, because I know hemp taste, because me crush ganja and use it, even though me not smoke it. But me see say, somebody have carry the people them wide. And right now, why we not emphasizing hemp as an agricultural industry in a Jamaica? Why is it that because the foreigner them say medical marijuana and the money, yet say you have people who are export to them ganja in a park and not say to be in a song? It's a reversal of the craziness. A direct reversal of the craziness. Because we don't really need nobody over suffer from tell over plan hemp. Because hemp is something where people say, well, you know, really, it's not TNC and it's not C. I fear that now you don't know what TNC and DP. It's so like a radio station. I don't know what them literally mean sometimes. And let me deny. Why is it that the government is still saying that hemp is a drug and them allowing hemp products? I can carry any amount of hemp product coming to Jamaica from foreign, and Jamaica now produce no hemp, nothing. I don't know no company in Jamaica will large and produce that can sell the supermarket them, because the government is still insisting that hemp is illegal drug. You don't have to legalize ganja for hemp use as an industry. And if that can make money, there was a time when you have to plant that in America. As a matter of fact, it was illegal in certain states not to plant ganja. And the cannabis is hemp making. The first American Constitution was written on hemp paper. We know all that, the rope them was made from hemp. Hemp has enough oil in it to sustain and develop certain other products. So who will wait for now to plant acres of hemp to facilitate that industry? But while we wait for the government now to figure out if America is suitable for America, when America has decriminalized, legitimized and everything. And we there so still I wait for them to tell me what kind of ganja to plant. Or America never tell me what kind of ganja to plant. What is it that is there in America that we don't know? I mean, house, we put it in a house and plant it, underneath and sell and plant it. What you have to do for him? Grow, for plant it. Him don't need no big thing, no look guys from America to come here and tell you to plant it. Acres of him, and you have acres of him, you know, transfer that in some industry, just like what the guys them are doing now, and I send it come here so. And some of them could all look like a GMO thing too. The same end product when we see in the supermarket, them come like a GMO thing. Some I understand, some want to go and ask the government now, I'm going to the question there. What is the government doing? Or what is it that is empty? That Americans, Canadians and British people can import, export hemp into Jamaica, but we still call hemp a drug when they're not working with hemp. They're working with ganja for medical things. They're not working with hemp, but hemp is an industrial plant and a whole heap of money there. Yes.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much, Muta. And the minister is here, and I would ask, you have said you want to answer, sir. So give thanks. No problem, man. So welcome, Senator Honorable Mark Bolin, who is here. And Muta has raised some concerns, and he has says he wants to respond. So give thanks, sir.
Yes. Well, I just came, so I didn't hear everything. Okay. All right. Cool. I hear everything that I said, and that's good. All right. First of all, welcome, everyone, visitors to Jamaica. It's a pleasure to see what a beautiful surroundings has been created here at Rebel Salute, and I just want to big up the Tony Rebel and all of his team for what looks to have been an amazing piece of work, and to Mr. Grizzlies as well for building this facility. At first I'm coming here since he has done the work that he did. Muta, since April last year, prior to that, the entire plant, ganja plant and its derivatives were illegal in Jamaica. Alright? Since April last year, 2015, the hemp is no longer illegal in Jamaica. Hemp is defined in the law as cannabis sativa having less than 1% THC. THC is a psychoactive ingredient in cannabis. So if you have less than, if you're producing plant that is low in THC, that's not psychoactive, it's defined as hemp, it is not illegal. However, it is regulated. It is going to be regulated. The Cannabis Licensing Authority, which has been established, they have produced or are very close to publishing the licensing regime for both medical marijuana and hemp. Now, in the case of hemp, the reason why it's regulated is because in order to protect the rest of the marijuana industry, the rest of the ganja industry, because hemp being of a low THC content, you don't really want cross-pollination getting into the other varieties. So in terms of where it's grown and so on, there needs to be some planning around that, so you don't have any negative consequences for the other strains of herb that are psychoactive and are being grown for different purposes to hemp. But hemp is not illegal. There will be a licensing regime for persons who want to get into the hemp industry, and as you said, hemp has a variety of industrial uses and has been used from really the beginning of mankind. So you have to get a license to plant it commercially on an industrial scale. Well, simply because the idea is to try and ensure that the production of hemp doesn't compromise other production that's taking place. So if you want to go into large-scale hemp production, you will need to apply for a license. But the intention is that licensing regime for hemp will not be particularly onerous, because it's not an illegal plant. It's just to have some zoning. And I don't want to I don't want to preempt what the cannabis licensing authority is going to say about it, because they're the ones doing that work, not me. Ultimately, I would have to sign off on it, but I don't know exactly what direction they're going with the hemp. But because it's essentially legalized, hemp is legalized. It's only the production. In the same way, for example, that the production of certain other legal commodities may be regulated all the same to ensure some kind of order in the marketplace and in the production, chain of distribution, chain of supply. So, and the reason for that is because at the time of the work that was done to develop the legislation that was passed last year, stakeholders were quite adamant that there were dangers in just having hemp grown everywhere because of the cross-pollination issue. So it was really because of that, the thinking was that we should have some kind of process to ensure that risk is mitigated.
Yes, thank you, Minister. So we get some words from the Minister, and I realize what I'm going on around here gets warm.